Walking away, a deceptively simple phrase that carries the weight of complex emotions, profound consequences, and a potent mix of fear and liberation. It's a crossroads, a point of divergence where we stand at the precipice of the unknown, contemplating the act of stepping off the familiar path and forging a new one. Embedded within this decision lie 5 distinct facets, each illuminating a unique aspect of this transformative experience. Sometimes, the decision to walk away ignites from a spark of rebellion, a simmering resentment against the status quo. Seneca, the Roman philosopher, once observed, "Sometimes it's not enough to do our best, we must also do what is necessary." In this context, walking away becomes an act of defiance, a refusal to be complicit in a situation that violates our core values or stifles our growth. It's the quiet roar of the individual against the tide, a protest against the tyranny of the unacceptable. This rebellion, however, can be tinged with fear, the fear of rocking the boat, of disrupting the established order, and potentially facing social or professional repercussions. However, the decision can also stem from a deep well of sadness, the recognition of a dream's demise or the heartbreak of a love lost. Here, walking away mirrors the Buddhist concept of dukkha, the inherent suffering caused by clinging to impermanent things. It becomes a form of letting go, a release from the emotional burden of holding on to something that no longer serves us. It's an acknowledgement of the cycle of life and death, an acceptance that impermanence is woven into the fabric of existence. Yet, letting go can be excruciatingly difficult. We may fear the unknown, the pain of loss, and the uncertainty of what lies beyond. There's an undeniable wisdom in acknowledging the futility of certain endeavors. As Einstein famously said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Walking away embodies this wisdom. It's the strategic withdrawal from a battle already lost, the redirection of energy towards pursuits that hold the promise of progress and fulfillment. It's not giving up, but rather a tactical shift in the face of an insurmountable obstacle, a temporary retreat to regroup and strategize before re-engaging with renewed perspective. But even this strategic shift can be fraught with fear. We may fear failing to fulfill our commitments, disappointing others, or appearing weak by admitting defeat. The act of walking away isn't always a public spectacle. It can be a subtle yet potent internal shift. It's about disengaging emotionally from a toxic situation, choosing not to feed the flames of negativity with our own anxieties. This form of walking away is about reclaiming our inner peace, creating a mental and emotional sanctuary where we can cultivate a sense of well-being and thrive. It's a mindful choice to detach from the external chaos and reconnect with the quiet resilience within. Yet, the road to inner peace can be paved with fear. We may fear losing control, facing uncomfortable emotions, or appearing emotionally distant. Finally, walking away can be a powerful tool for personal transformation. We all carry narratives about ourselves, stories that shape our perceptions and limit our potential. Walking away from these self-limiting beliefs is a form of self-liberation. It's choosing to rewrite the script, to embrace the dormant possibilities within ourselves and redefine who we are and who we can become. Here, Virginia Woolf's words resonate: "One cannot think well, love well, sleep well, if one has not dined well." Nourishing ourselves with empowering beliefs is a necessary prerequisite for a fulfilling journey. However, rewriting the script can be daunting. We may fear the judgment of others, the unknown consequences of change, and the vulnerability of stepping outside our comfort zone. Despite the inherent power and potential for growth that lie within the act of walking away, there are times when doing so can be incredibly difficult, if not impossible. Here, we encounter 5 distinct obstacles that can impede our progress. Fear, in its myriad forms, can paralyze us, keeping us rooted in a situation even when we know it's harmful. We may fear the unknown, the potential for failure, or the consequences of making waves. This fear can manifest as anxiety, hesitation, or even self-sabotage, preventing us from taking the first crucial step away. Sometimes, we feel bound by obligations, real or perceived, that keep us tethered to a situation even when it pulls us down. These obligations can be professional, familial, societal, or even self-imposed. We may feel obligated to stay out of loyalty, responsibility, or a misguided sense of duty, even at the cost of our own well-being. The familiar, despite its flaws, can offer a comforting sense of security. Stepping into the unknown can be intimidating, leaving us vulnerable to potential challenges and disappointments. This fear of the unfamiliar can manifest as procrastination, indecision, or clinging to the status quo, even when it is no longer serving us. Self-doubt can be a powerful barrier, whispering insidious messages about our capabilities and worth. We may question our own judgment, our ability to navigate the unknown, or even our inherent right to walk away. This self-doubt can manifest as low self-esteem, feelings of inadequacy, or a hesitation to trust our own intuition. The sunk cost fallacy is the tendency to persist with a course of action simply because we have already invested time, energy, or resources into it. This can apply to relationships, careers, projects, or even beliefs. We may feel compelled to stay out of a sense of wasting what we have already put in, even if it means sacrificing our own happiness or well-being. However, the potential rewards of walking away can be immense, justifying the effort to overcome these obstacles. To ensure that this act aligns with our moral compass and doesn't leave a trail of unintended consequences, it's crucial to follow 5 key principles. The foundation of ethical walking away lies in self-awareness. This involves understanding our motivations, values, and potential biases. Are we walking away because of genuine concern for ourselves or others, or are we driven by anger, resentment, or self-interest? Reflecting on these questions ensures our actions are rooted in integrity and respect. When possible, open and honest communication is essential. This involves informing the relevant parties about our decision and the reasons behind it. While we are not obligated to provide every detail, clear and respectful communication fosters understanding and minimizes potential conflict. Ethical walking away doesn't happen in a vacuum. Before taking the final step, it's crucial to consider and explore alternative solutions. Can we address the situation constructively or negotiate a mutually beneficial outcome before resorting to walking away entirely? This demonstrates a responsible approach and minimizes potential harm. While walking away may be necessary for our own well-being, it's vital to minimize collateral damage to others. This involves anticipating the potential consequences of our actions and taking steps to mitigate any negative impacts on others involved. It demonstrates compassion and a sense of responsibility for our choices. A clean and respectful closure is crucial. This doesn't necessarily require a formal goodbye or grand gesture, but it involves acknowledging the end of a chapter and expressing gratitude, if applicable, for the experience or relationship. This allows us to move forward with a sense of peace and integrity while fostering closure for those involved. Walking away, in its various forms, is a complex and multifaceted experience. It requires courage, self-awareness, and a commitment to personal growth. While the journey may be fraught with challenges and internal struggles, the potential rewards, inner peace, self-discovery, and a life aligned with our values make it a journey worth taking. When approached with mindfulness, self-compassion, and a commitment to ethical conduct, walking away can be a powerful tool for navigating the complexities of life and shaping our own narrative in a meaningful and fulfilling way.